Good afternoon, Tanvi. Uh, Tanvi, there's a change in the syllabus. It seems not syllabus exactly, but in the marking pattern and all that. CBSE is trying to make it multiple choice based in the term one, and there will be two semesters, term one and term two, and CBSE is making term one totally multiple choice question based actually, right? And of course there will be assignments, projects, okay, the marks of which will also be counted, right? So there's a change in the syllabus pattern, in the marking pattern especially. So syllabus is the same only, but there will be some chapters which will be deducted, or you can say which will be deleted, okay, from your syllabus. So that will come to know shortly. But as of now, the circular has come like your pattern of examination has changed, and you shall have multiple choice questions in term one, right? And in term two you shall have descriptive type of questions, okay. So let's see how it turns out to be. CBSE will send questions for both term one as well as for term two, uh, right? So your like term two you shall give in 50% syllabus will be there for term one as well as for term two. So from that point of view, you shall remain burden free because you don't have to study the whole syllabus. Your entire syllabus has been divided into two categories, okay. One is term one is term two. So unlike other academic years, so some burden will be off for you because you don't have to study the whole syllabus, right? But the question paper might be a bit difficult actually, because see, multiple choice they are making it nowadays very difficult. It's based on competency based education, based on assertion reasoning. So it will be almost identical with say bank examination, railway examination, the way they ask questions based on assertion. So exactly in the same manner CBSE is planning to introduce the curriculum so that students become empowered to face any competitive exams in future. Because what is happening like so far, our education has produced only the graduates and postgraduates, okay, but did not empower the students to face the challenges of 21st century skills. Or our education so far has not given us empty of opportunity to develop our employability skills. So it is important our CBSE is trying to introduce a kind of a pattern which will empower our students to face all the challenges of 21st century, right? So that is why might be they have gone for a change in the pattern of questions. Now multiple choice questions will be based on assertion, reasoning, HOTS, and competency based type. So that will be shown to you as and when further resources come to us, we shall discuss with you. But like now, if some of you have joined late today, let me tell you that this syllabus, your class 12 syllabus, will be divided into two parts: term one and term two. Right? Term one will be completely based on multiple choice questions, and term two will be based on subjective type questions. Right? But if the pandemic continues, in that case, CBSE might go for multiple choice questions even in term two, right? So that has been the circular so far, right? So more on that we shall discuss with you later on, right? So dear students, let's begin our lesson today. So our lesson today is classified ad. Let us finish it quickly today. So first type, as I told you the other day, the first type is situation vacant or wanted, right? Situation vacant or situation wanted. Okay, so I explained you the previous day what is situation vacant all about and what is situation wanted all about. Situation vacant means if a firm or a company requires some employees, they can put up advertisement in the newspaper or in social media. So that is what is called situation vacant. Situation wanted means if a particular individual wants a job, then he can approach the newspaper for his own ad. Okay, so that is situation one. For an individual seeking appointment, it is situation wanted. But for a firm or a company wishing to recruit employees, for them is situation vacant. So what are the points to remember? Use heading situation vacant or wanted, begin with wanted or required, mention name of the employees with address, mention the number of posts lying vacant, then mention required age limit and minimum qualification, pay scale and parks of the post concerned, mode of applying and whom to apply, deadline, last date for submission of application, and then contact address and phone number of contact person authority. Okay, contact address and phone number of contact person or authority, right? Okay, so on behalf of the principal of your school, draft a classified advertisement inviting application for some posts of teachers lying vacant and to be filled soon. So, DAB Public School, Shastri Park, Delhi 31 requires 2 PGTs in English against permanent post. So, as you can see here, yeah. So, only experienced and highly qualified candidates with linguistic fluency need to apply. So this is the sample draft which you need to learn by heart, dear students. Okay, because it has its own typical draft which you need to remember. Right, it should begin with the title situation vacant or situation wanted, and it has got a specific draft which you need to remember. Like first of all, the name of the organization will come. Like here, DAB Public School, or the name of the organization. If it is mentioned in the question, you will write. Otherwise, you can write from your own on your own the name of an organization, any organization. Okay, and then according to question here, like from the sample draft, what we have learned that first of all, our draft will start from with the name of an organization, then number of teachers required. So, for example, 2 PGTs in English required against permanent posts. Then only experienced and highly qualified candidates with linguistic fluency or language fluency need to apply. So what are the criteria you are asking looking for from a candidate is something that you have to mention in situation vacant, right? So experienced and highly qualified candidate means qualification as well as experience are given priority when it comes to recruiting the staff in an organization, right? So these two must have characteristics you need to mention in your draft, right? So only experienced and highly qualified candidates with linguistic fluency need to apply. Salary commensurate to experience, okay, and professional achievement. So salary will match with your experience and professional achievements. Attend walk-in interview with resume. So you have to come with walk-in interview with resume, attested testimonials, and passport size photograph. So these are some of the very essential criteria. When a candidate comes for an interview, he needs to bring or she needs to bring resume or you can say biodata, attested testimonials required. Testimonials means his qualification or her qualification, like class 10, class 12 certificates, then progress report or mark sheets. These are called testimonials. And nowadays most of the companies, they ask for self-attested testimonials, dear students. Okay, so you have to attest yourself. Attest to, you understand, you have to write your signature there towards the end of the document, right? So you have to give signature to each of the documents, okay, on each of the documents towards the end of the document, right? Like metric, class 10 certificate, class 12 certificate, then graduation certificate, post-graduation certificate, mark sheets. On every document you need to put your signature, right? So that is what is called testimonials. Testimonials means the certificates, okay, certificates or documents, right? And one passport size photograph is also required because this is one of the important criteria, right? So a passport size photographs on you have to send it on Monday 16th May at 9 a.m. in principal's office. Okay, so this is the typical sample draft that you have to remember, dear students, because for situation vacant, for any post, it can be for a receptionist, it can be for an office assistant, it can be for an accountant, or it can be for principal, vice principal, for anybody. The same criteria will be applied, right? Experience is required, high qualification is required, then your salary will be matching with your experience and professional achievements. Then you have to, if your candidature is shortlisted, then you will be asked to for walk-in interview, right? So in the walk-in interview, you need to bring your resume, you have to bring your original testimonials, as well as duplicate copy of the xerox copy of the testimonials. Then you have to bring a passport size photograph. It is compulsory for each and every job, dear students, right? So that is why you have to mention these common features, common characteristics, or common essentials, okay, that are required for every job, right? So please do remember this sample draft, so that you can definitely you can remember and write this draft for all the things, okay? For all the job positions, you have to mention the sample draft as I have shown you here, right? So this is about situation vacant. Now situation wanted, you see, and electronics and communication engineer, 25 years, healthy male looking for a suitable job in or around Delhi in an electronics or communications company offering good working environment and growth opportunity. The candidate has good communication skills, is open to correction and continue the professional development. He is available for interview with a notice of 72 hours. Okay, so contact all this. So the student, this situation wanted, okay. So this is the draft of situation wanted, right? Then next is sales and purchase, okay. So in the sale and this is another kind of classified ad. First is say situation vacant, situation wanted. Between situation vacant and situation wanted, situation vacant is more important. Then second category is sale and purchase. So in the sale and purchase category, you have flat on sale, uh, floor required. So there are some, for example, let me read out. First of all, what you need to remember, you have to remember that you have to begin with for sale or purchase or available, wanted, all this. Type of house, flat, independent floor, house, office. Then size of floor, no number of rooms. Then surrounding, centrally located, park facing, near to market, school, hospital, bank. Then use adjectives like airy, well ventilated, fully furnished, brand new, newly constructed, well furnished. So these things you have to mention, like your uh, suppose it's a flat, so type of flat you have to write here, okay. Then characteristics, size of floor, number of rooms, these are important feature. Like supposing that you want to sell your car, so that will also come under classified ad. So you have to mention the characteristics or the features of your car, or of your vehicle. Likewise of your flat, uh, is it having modular kitchen, or is it having the attached bath, is it are the rooms well ventilated, are the rooms well floored? So all these things, you whatever features do you think are available in your flat, those features you need to mention in the advertisement, so that the prospective customer become interested to at least see your flat, right? So that is why all the features of the flat, or all the features of the vehicle, if it comes for vehicle sale, you have to mention, so that your prospective customers become interested to see your flat or your vehicle, etc. Therefore you have to highlight in your draft all the essential features, dear students, right? You see here, use adjectives like airy, well ventilated, fully furnished, brand new, newly constructed, well furnished. Then company or bank, lease preferred, all these. Like suppose you want to give your flat on rent also. In that case, you want company or bank, okay, not an individual family. So whatever is your preference, that you have to mention in the draft itself. Expected price, If it is for sale, expected price you have to mention, and if it is for rent, you've got to mention the rent. Okay, expected rent you have to mention. Okay, so that is what contact address and phone number is a must. You have to mention these destinations. For example, here is given your aunt emigrating to Canada wants to put up a classified ad, right? Classified ad to dispose of her flat before she leaves. So draft a suitable advertisement putting her flat on sale. So flat is on sale, dear students. Flat is on sale. So ready to move. We have to write like this: ready to move, right? Ready to move in luxury flat with 3 bedroom, drawing, dining and servant room, laminated wooden flooring, wardrobes in all the rooms, modular kitchen available for sale. Okay, so these are the features of the flat actually. Okay, 3 bedroom is a feature, drawing, dining, and servant room is also there. Then wardrobes in all rooms, modular kitchen. So these are the features. So these features you need to highlight in your draft. Okay, available for sale at affordable price in Greater Noida, ground floor, adjoining to reputed schools, and also you have to mention if your flat is nearby any school or college or hotel or airport or railway station. So this will add value to your flat actually, right? So that is why it is important you must mention the adjoining landmarks also. So if you have in the adjoining place, like nearby place, you have airport, then you have to mention this. If you have reputed schools, if you have reputed colleges, hotels, so you have to mention all these things. Okay. So adjoining to reputed schools and hotels, personal car parking is also there. In the personal car parking is there in the flat. Ideal for both investment and living. Okay, owner migrating abroad, contact Sajna. Okay, so the flat is on sale. Understood? The flat will be on sale, so you have to mention the draft in this manner. So please do remember the draft of each category. Like for situation vacant, you remember the draft. Then for sale and purchase, you have to remember this specific draft. Floor required now, not Delhi. With 3 bedrooms, drawing room and the study room, ground, first floor preferred. Price around 30 to 35 lakhs, freehold and clear from all legal angles. Owner may contact, okay, Rohit Rohini. Understood? Then another category is there, dear students, lost and found. Lost and found is another category. So there are different category of you always remember there are different categories of classified ads. Okay, so we have already done 2 categories. One is classified ad based on situation vacant and situation wanted. Between these two, situation vacant is more important, as I told you. And then a second category, as I told you, is flat on sale or flat on rent. Okay, so you have to mention all the features of your flat. Okay, all the unique features of your flat. What are the facilities you have in your flat, so that the prospective customers become interested to buy your or come on rent in your flat, right? And then third category is, dear students, lost and found. Okay, so for lost and found, in the lost and found column also in the newspaper, we can give the advertisement. So let's see what is this all about. Lost and found, you see, dear students, points to remember is begin with lost and found. You have to begin your draft with lost and found. Then you have to give brief physical description of the object, article, brand, color, size, condition, etc. Right? Because if you give the description of the article which is lost, or the object which is lost, then as well as color, size, everything if you mention, then it will be easier for the person who has found your thing to return you. Okay, so that is why it is important to give a brief physical description about the object or the article that you have lost. And then it is also important to mention in your draft when you have lost this, or the place where you have lost it, right? So you can give lost and found means if you have found someone else's object, then you can give an ad that I have found something, and if you have lost also something, you can also give add, right? So you have to give brief physical description of the object that you have lost. Then you have to give a description about the object as to where and when you have lost it or found it, right? Then you can also mention some reward or incentive, like if someone finds it or if someone returns your object, then you can give some small incentive to that person. So that is also important for you to mention in the classified ad, right?
Document
That he has taken.
on.
Swarup sir has taken. I think now it's in Gopal sir's office. He might have returned it.
BS account for information तो वही है ना डलना भी था.
Okay, so please contact him, Swarup sir. Okay. For lost all and also you have to write like all details like strategic details like undisclosed for authenticity verification of the claimant. So that is very important, dear students. For lost all details, whereas for found keep strategic details undisclosed for authenticity verification of the claimant, means some of the things you have to keep secret. Okay, now you don't have to mention everything, just the basic details you have to mention, like physical description you have to mention, when and where you have lost it or found it, and if someone has found it or lost it, he or she has to be given some kind of a reward that you mention, and contact address and phone number of course is required. It's a very must one actually. Okay, so next one sample is given here. You lost some important documents the other day. You want to apply for duplicate documents for which you need to publish a public notice, right? Notice in a newspaper. Draft an advertisement giving details about the lost document. So you see here, dear students, lost my property documents of flat number 12, Sun Tower, Rohini, somewhere between Tree Hazari Court, Tees Hazari Court and Azadpur Mandi. The documents include allotment letter, payment schedule, and sale agreement. If found, please contact token reward for the information finder. Okay, so he has mentioned his document, where he has lost it also he has mentioned, and then what does the document include is also mentioned, like it includes allotment letter, payment schedule, and sale agreement. And if someone finds it, he will be contacted. Okay, and he will be given award for his information. So that is also mentioned here, dear students. Another one is, while traveling in a bus, you found some certificates, a wallet, and some jewelry in a bag. You found no contact details of the owner in the bag. Draft an advertisement to be published in a local newspaper. Okay, so this is another found kind of thing actually. So while you were traveling in a bus, what happened, dear students? You got some certificates, a wallet, and some jewelry in a bag. So we want to put up an ad. So what is the draft? You see, found a bag. You have to write found a bag. Start with found. Always remember, in advertisement, in classified ad, don't write the full sentence. You write in this manner: found I found a bag. No, just write found. If you have lost something, lost my property documents, like this. Okay, so there is no need of full sentence in lost and found column. Okay, found a bag with some certificates, a wallet, and some jewelry. I think someone is taking.
Okay.
Yeah,
Ravi sir.
not
Can
Ravi
you-
sir. I think
can you-
that madam is taken.
Okay.
Madam. Okay, so dear students, you do not write the full sentence. You write the incomplete sentence only. Like if it is a lost one, you have to write lost. If it is a found object, you write found a bag with some certificates, a wallet, and some jewelry items. Whosoever has lost it may claim the same by providing authentic proof of ownership. In case of no claim, within a week, the bag will be submitted to Mayapuri police station. Contact number is given here. Okay, so these are the sample drafts of lost and found, right? So if you want, you can give some more information also. Okay, so but do not miss out the basic information, like how does the object look like, what is the brand of the object, color of the object, okay, where did you find it, and your phone number is important, because he or she has to contact you, right? That is why phone number is very much important in either case, either in lost case also and in found case also. So dear students, next we'll study tomorrow. Matrimonial is there. Okay, matrimonial. Okay, let me complete today only. Okay, one more is left. This is matrimonial category. So in the matrimonial, you must be knowing about marriage and all that. Okay, so points to remember is beauty and looks of the girl is required. Complex girl, or it could be boy also. Complexion, age, height, upbringing and manners, education, working, non-working, or income you have to mention, caste, religion, family background, desired details, contact address, and phone number. Okay, so see, there is a draft given here. Your sister Anjali is of marriageable age. You belong to a Brahmin Hindu community. On behalf of your parents, draft a suitable advertisement inviting a suitable match for her. Right. So the family of Anjali, uh, okay, so this will describe, we'll discuss tomorrow, dear students, because the answer has to be written. Okay, so I shall update this article for tomorrow's class. Okay, so we shall wind up our topic of classified and non-classified ad tomorrow. Okay, so dear students, thank you so much. That's it for today. So please do log in tomorrow at 12:30 so that we can complete this topic. Okay, and this is going to come in your PT1 examination. That's why you've got to prepare these two topics, classified and non-classified data. Okay, so it is not here, so it is something else. uh, it is not here. Okay, so